What's going on, you guys? I'm back for another video today. Last night, the Pittsburgh Steelers blew out the Carolina Panthers in Carolina 37-19. Yes, an 18-point road win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both teams are 2-1 this season. The Pittsburgh Steelers are trying to get to the playoffs for the first time in a couple seasons. They haven't made the playoffs in a while, so they want to get back there and have a chance to get their 7th Super Bowl championship in franchise history. The run defense for the Carolina Panthers was god-awful. They allowed over 260 rushing yards on the ground for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's 265 yards on the ground exactly for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 147 for Le'Veon Bell, plus an 81-yard run for him, and LeGarrette Blount 118 and a rushing touchdown. So the running game for the Pittsburgh Steelers was awesome. It was great. It was spectacular, and they ran the ball down their throats, and the Carolina Panthers defense could not stop a nosebleed when it came to the running game. Ben Roethlisberger, 196 yards passing, 2 touchdown passes, and those 2 touchdown passes were to Antonio Brown. Some people don't even consider him a top 10 wide receiver in this league, and I think that's pretty damn disrespectful because he is a top 10 wide receiver in this league. I wouldn't put him in top 5 in the top 5 category, but I will definitely say he is a top 10 wide receiver in this league, and he is a beast. He's a playmaker for the Pittsburgh Steelers, just like a playmaker over there in Seattle, Percy Harvin is for them, and he can do some of the stuff that Percy Harvin can do, and they're very good for their teams, and they help their offenses out a lot. So props to Antonio Brown, and props to the Pittsburgh Steelers on going on the road to get a 18-point win, nonetheless, a blowout win in Carolina. And yeah, the Carolina Panthers, they need to be worrying because Mike Tolbert went down with the injury. Jonathan Stewart went down with the knee injury. And they also don't have D'Angelo Williams. They haven't had him, I think, all season, unless he played in week 1 against the Buccaneers. I'm not sure, but I have to check that out later on today. But they haven't had him all season, if I'm not mistaken. And their running game just cannot do anything yesterday. Cam Newton was getting knocked down. He had 250 yards passing, though, and he had 1 touchdown pass, but it wasn't enough. The offense wasn't on the field long enough to get points on the board. Their defense could not stop the Pittsburgh Steelers at all when it came to the run game or the passing game. Yes, Ben Roethlisberger only passed for 196 yards, but the point is he got the job done. And also, the point is they got the job done as a team. The offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers was spectacular. It was tremendous. It was amazing. The Carolina Panthers need to get some things done on defense and need to get some things done on offense, because right now they're not in trouble. They're 2-1. They can still win the NFC South. It's still early. It's still week 3, people. They can still make it to the playoffs, definitely. But they got some problems that they need to deal with, and they will fix them. You know, the Greg Hardy situation with the domestic violence, you know, maybe that was a distraction. I'm pretty sure it was. And they're going to figure it out. Both teams are going to be in the playoffs, in my opinion. And we're just going to have to see what happens. But once again, the Pittsburgh Steelers blow out the Carolina Panthers in Carolina. They get an 18-point blowout road win, 37-19. Moving on from this game, the Cincinnati Bengals blow out the Tennessee Titans. Thank you, Cincinnati Bengals, because the Cincinnati Bengals blowing out the Tennessee Titans got them to a 1-2 record, and my Colts blew out the Jaguars 44-17, and we needed that win. It was a desperate win, and we got the job done on the road in Jacksonville. Yeah, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're trash. Nobody cares about them. They're not very good on offense, and their defense, you know, is improving, but it's not that great either. But a win is a win, and I'm happy because we needed that win. Like I said, it was a desperation win, period. Like I said, the Cincinnati Bengals blew out the Tennessee Titans 33-7. The Baltimore Ravens defeated the Cleveland Browns 23-21. Thank you, Joe Flacco. I had you on fantasy football, and I started you, and I'm glad I did because you played pretty well despite the interception that you threw yesterday against the Browns in Cleveland. Also, another score, the Super Bowl rematch, 26-20 victory for the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Got it in overtime off a rushing touchdown in overtime from Marshawn Lynch. The guy's a beast. He is a freaking monster. Top 5 running back in this league today, period. I don't care what anybody says. He's that damn good. And they have a really good quarterback in Russell Wilson. The Seahawks are set for the future. Broncos, you just didn't have enough in you to get the job done. But I did like the drive that you pulled off with 59 seconds to go in the 4th quarter, an 80-yard drive. Peyton Manning is spectacular. That's why he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in NFL history, and he will go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in NFL history. And he's a surefire Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. He needs some more Super Bowls on his resume to make him look even greater, but he's going in regardless. But yeah, it's your boy, the Sports Fanatic. I'm out of here. See you guys until next time. Peace.